We truly have much to be thankful for here in the United States. As someone who has worked in the conventional and holistic arenas, I believe there truly is some good work being done, and I'm thankful for this. However, as a nation, we definitely have room for improvement when it comes to our health. As discussed before, we are not getting our bang for our buck when it comes to our health. And you don't have to just take my word for it. I would encourage you to check out the link below where you can learn more about the United States health rankings and other health-related data from the American Public Health Association website. So, what are we to do? When it comes to health, we should take responsibility. We need to be willing to continually educate ourselves with sound health information, and be willing to take proper action accordingly. So, let's not hold our breath for others to do the work we must do regarding our health. With this in mind, it's of great importance to critically think about the information we are receiving, for example, when it comes to various factors which can influence our health, such as nutrition, etc. As we go throughout life's journey, it's important to realize that it's common to be exposed to an abundance of often contradictory health-related information. A lot of the health-related messages people are commonly exposed to are not sound and can even negatively impact our health if implemented in our lives. For example, whether one is watching television, searching the internet, etc., it's pretty common to see some cute, friendly cartoon mascot singing a song about some highly processed food product, a product that is often very deficient in nutrients, high in sugar, and which overall is of
garbage quality.
To make things even sadder, these junk foods are often in commercials geared towards children. These foods may even be conveyed as being healthy, even if they, in fact, aren't really healthy. Think about it. How often do you see television commercials promoting healthy things such as high-quality nutritional supplements, or healthy whole foods such as certain meats, fruits, vegetables, etc.? For example, you probably haven't observed the following commercial on television.
I'm the Onion King. I've got onion bling. Eating real foods like fruits and veggies, that's the thing. Eat your onions, kids.
Do you see many other mascots on commercials advocating for the use of other healthy whole foods such as watermelon? I imagine that you haven't seen this guy many times, if at all. What about this mascot?
I'm the banana cub, kids. Did you eat your fruits and veggies today?
Alright, well, I'd say that last one was on the disturbing side.
Disturbing.
But I think you get the point. Obviously, there are some healthy foods out there being advertised and or promoted, but one can clearly see how commonly junk food, even if touted as healthy, is being advertised and or promoted. It's not just commercials. How often do you notice movies, the news, and other television shows promoting the fundamental importance of holistic medicine, sound nutritional strategies, etc.? This is a good question to consider. Check it out for yourself. It's much more commonplace for commercials, various television shows, and movies to cover content regarding drugs, including pharmaceuticals, surgery, etc. By the way, don't get me wrong, there is a place for pharmaceuticals and surgery when truly needed. And if this isn't enough, the information people receive, even when they seek professional advice, in many cases, for their health, often overemphasizes drugs and surgery and tends to underemphasize the fundamental significance of various lifestyle strategies such as nutrition, etc. To make myself clear, I support free speech. My main point of this video is not to whine and complain about the various points I've discussed. Instead, the main purpose of this video is to convey the idea that an abundance of the messages we're commonly exposed to as a society tends to highlight 1. Content which advertises and or promotes disease management with drugs and surgery. 2. Appeals to our cravings for junk food. 3. General health-related information which is unsound in nature. Furthermore, if we are looking to optimize our health, it's not a good strategy to drift through life as a passive recipient of the often contradictory, impertinent, unsound health-related information we're exposed to in our various environments. Rather, we should take ownership and critically think about the information we're exposed to, along with how to implement sound health-related information into our lives. The good news is, you are not alone. Help is available for those willing to seek it. I'm Anthony Mosora. I'm a registered nurse, certified health coach, and longevity distributor. I've been working in the conventional medical system now in a variety of roles for over 11 years. I started out as a nurse tech, that's what we were called back then. I also have worked as a house orderly and a licensed practical nurse. I currently am working as a registered nurse. I'm a bachelor's prepared registered nurse, and during this time I've had a lot of rewarding experiences, but I've also observed a lot of human suffering, and I knew from what the statistics showed and from my own clinical experience that a lot of this suffering is actually preventable. And thankfully, a few years ago, I was introduced to a number of holistic physicians, and since that time, I have learned a lot. I'm continuing to learn, and it's been a true pleasure to see this sort of health optimization in the people I have been working with. So I encourage you to check out the information below this video. Furthermore, don't hesitate to reach out to me for questions or concerns. I'm telling you, there is some good, sound, quality health information available. There are some great resources, strategies, tips, support people, etc. to help you optimize your health. So don't hesitate. I want to emphasize that. Don't hesitate. And while you're at it, I'd encourage you to subscribe to my health YouTube channel to help you stay up to date on the health content I'll be sharing in the future. In the meantime, to your prosperity and health, take care.